still is like not. And then new via the carbon base of start, so the girls are calling him Nashanath.
Listen. So you don't know his name, huh? Now, what does Shakespeare say in this poem? He says that this world is like a stage, and we all people, we are like actors on the stage. Our roles are decided. Every man goes through 7 stages in his life. And he has divided life of a man in 7 stages, and he says that nobody misses these 7 stages. Everybody goes through these 7 stages. And if you read, you will realize that he said that in 1520, some 600 years ago.
You are born in 1564.
1564. Okay, then he must have said this in 1600. And even after 400.
I'm surprised to say he didn't live that many years. It says 1664 to 1660. That's kind of young, right? 60
years? For today's times, yes. But in those times.
I don't think it's 60 years. I think it's like 50 years.
50 years. Okay, 1564 to 1616.
I believe that's 50 years.
50 years. So even today, after 400 years, it is still relevant. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, should we first read about the poet William Shakespeare? 1564-1616, was born in Stratford upon Avon. He's also known as Bard of Avon because he was born in this place called Avon. He is considered by many to be the greatest dramatist of all time. He wrote 154 sonnets.
What's a sonnet?
Sonnet is where you have 7 lines.
7 lines
in the poem.
Why is that a type of poem? Was it restrained to only 7 lines?
Yeah, that was the style of writing poems. 2 long narrative poems and about 3 dozen plays. Shakespeare used poetic and dramatic means to create unified aesthetic effects. In verse, he perfected the dramatic blank verse. That means he did not have any rhyme scheme. His poems did not have rhyme scheme. But his poems had a rhythm. Okay, so it's not when you don't have any rhyme scheme, it's called blank verse. But the kind of poetry that Shakespeare wrote, it's not blank verse. Because blank verse does not have any rhyme, does not have any rhythm.
How's that poem?
And he wrote without rhyme, but his poems have a rhythm. So his poems are written in blank verse. Okay? All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. And they have their exits and their entrances. So he says, this world is
like
a stage. And we all, men and women, are players. Players means actors on this stage. And we have our exits and our entrances. What does that mean?
Like death and
birth. We have our birth and death. The way actors enter on the stage and exit from the stage, we are born and we die. That is our entry and exit. And one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. How many parts does he play?
7 ages.
7 ages. At first, the infant. The first stage is that of an infant. What does he do? Mewling and puking in the nurse's arm. So the infant cannot do much. He only does mewling and puking in the nurse's arm. Mewling is that sound. Crying, yeah. Then the whining schoolboy. Next stage is a schoolboy. And you've seen that schoolboys are all whining, complaining. Then the whining schoolboy with his satchel. Satchel is his school bag. And shining morning face. Creeping like snail, unwilling to school. Even today you'll see. There's always they always complain before going to school. They will drag themselves. They'll have that sleepy look on their face.
And the worst part is when the teacher makes you sit away from your friends. So like, that just ruins the.
They have nice.
That ruins like the only remaining way to go to school.
Yes. The nice shiny morning face, but they will drag themselves. How? To school? Like a snail. They'll walk like a snail to school.
Probably their moms will drag them to school.
Probably their moms are dragging them to school. Or if they're going alone, they're just creeping like snail, unwilling to school. And then he enters the youth. Then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. So now he's a young boy and he's fallen in love. He's a lover and he makes all these sad, woeful ballads, songs for his mistress.
What's a ballad? A song?
Ballad is a poem or a song. Then he becomes mature, young man. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the bird. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. So now he's become a young man. And you know how young men are. Now he's taken up a serious profession. Now he's a soldier. He's no longer the school-going youth.
What does sighing like a furnace?
Sighing like a furnace is like, when you're in love and you pine for your girlfriend or the one you are in love with. So that is sighing like a furnace all the time.
What's it? What is
Furnace means it's like the furnace is
furnace is like
oven where they bake things.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but what is it? Like, does it sigh? Like, what does that mean?
Like this three words sign like a fur.
Yeah, have you seen the old furnaces? So they would have these wind like thing. Sign like furnace means basically he's
I've seen it for
Attracted to something.
yeah, he's attracted and he's pining. He's missing her so much and he's sighing. There is so much.
Yeah, I understand the sign part, but why is it like a furnace? Like, what is a furnace got to do?
Now I can explain it in Hindi. If I explain it in Hindi, it's like प्यार में जल रहा है. They say it's that exaggeration. So it's not exactly. You understand this is exaggeration. Okay. So then a soldier full of strange oaths. Now he's a young man. He's a soldier. He has made these promises to himself because he wants to make a reputation. He wants to earn a reputation, make a name for himself. And he is little disheveled. He's young. He's got this unkempt beard like a leopard. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. He's jealous in honor. That means if somebody gets honor, then he too wants that. So he's ready to work hard to get the same. So he's very jealous if somebody else is, ahead of him. You instigate him or dare not instigate him, dare not say anything. He's quick in quarrel. He will fight. How young men, young boys are. Even on the traffic signal, you say something and
Isn't it kind of like that brother from the Harold Brothers named Major Percy? It's kind of like Major Percy.
Major Percy. We don't know whether Major Percy was like this hot-headed young man, but when they're young, they're quite hot-headed, jealous in honor. They want to earn honor, and they are quick to get angry. They will get angry very quickly, and they are ready to quarrel, ready to fight, seeking the bubble reputation. He's ready to earn a name for himself, and he says he's ready to do. He's ready to take any danger. He's ready to face any danger to earn that bubble reputation. He says reputation is like a bubble, very, very short-lived. It goes off. Oh, it's been after a very long time. This has क्यों जल गई? So that reputation is like a bubble, but he's ready to take that, and for that he's even ready to face the cannon's mouth. And then few years pass, and now he's that middle-aged man. And then the justice. He's a matured man. Now he's a judge. He's a matured man who has, he's got a position in fair round belly with a good capon line. Now he has, he's no longer fit as he was when he was young. Now he has a capon lined belly, a little fat belly. Capon line is this fish, has this full nice belly with fat. Chicken? No. Capon is like this nice plump fish.
But it says it's a male chicken.
Oh no, I've taught this for ages. Oh yeah. It's a
Chicken meat. Is it both?
no, it's not actually. But then they say that in some areas it is also called as plump fish. But here probably chicken, because that chicken, when the picture shown is like the skin chicken, like nice and plump. So capon, but that capon is fat belly. Okay. So here he says that. So now he has this nice round fat belly with eyes severe and beard of formal cut. Now does not have that unkempt beard like a leopard. Now he has serious eyes and nice formal cut beard, full of wise saws. He talks all wise things and modern instances, quite modern in his thinking. He talks wise, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon. And now comes the sixth age. In sixth age, now he has become from mature man, now he's become a little aged man. Okay.
They used such different words back then. Like I've never heard pantaloon.
Pantaloon is the old word for pants. Pants is the short form of pantaloon.
Oh. Now what is the definition? It says something. It says a vicious old man.
No. Pantaloons are pants. No vicious old men wearing it. See, if you see those old English movies, you'll see that young men wearing this little loose and then stockings, like thin tight stockings and socks. And it is too much for the old men, so they wear the loose pants. Okay, so now they don't wear those stockings or socks. So he says that the sixth age shifts into the lean. Now he's become a little lean and slippered pantaloons. So he wears slippers and pants, loose fitting garments, loose pants. With spectacles, this has two meanings. If you see the old men, you see them pulling their pants constantly up. So their pants are also, they also doesn't never stays on their waist, because suddenly there is, the structure changes and they have this slipping pants all the way, all the time. If you ever observe old people, you will find them, pulling their pants up all the time. So here they say this means two things. Slippered pantaloons will be wearing slippers and pants, and at the same time the pants which keep slipping down.
Right, I don't know. I would give a definition of pantaloon for a vicious old man wearing a loose. Why would that be the definition?
For hips and legs. Loose garments from hips and legs means what? It's a pant. With spectacles, now he's got spectacles. Spectacles on nose and pouch on side. You'll always see this old people, no? They'll always carry one pouch with them everywhere because they tend to forget things and therefore they like to carry a pouch everywhere. So pouch on side. His youthful hose. Hose is, as I say, that tight leggings.
No, again over here the definition for pouch they will something different.
What? A soft, cold, and loose skin that hangs down as a result of illness or old age. With spectacles on his nose and pouch on side. He's lean. How can he be lean and have fat falling? Decide whether he's lean or whether he has a fat falling. But that is also true. But pouch here means that they always, if you see old people, they always have, they always have a small bag with them everywhere.
Like they
They carry
spectacles
and whatever
their pouch.
in their pouch, they'll have their medicines, they'll have all sorts of things in their pouch. You can stick to the textbook word and say that the loose hanging skin, as they have indicated here.
Maybe it has two meanings.
But you stick to this since your textbook says that. His youthful hose well saved a world too wide for his shrunk shank. Now his shank is his legs. Now his legs are shrinking and therefore he no longer wears those tight stockings, tight socks. Now he wears all that is only kept for the youthful times. Now he is no longer youthful. So now he only wears his loose pantaloons. His big manly voice turning again towards childish treble. If you see, he doesn't have that big manly voice anymore. There is this childish treble. The voice shakes and the voice also changes as they grow old. Childish treble. Suddenly there is this high note and suddenly the shaking voice. Pipes and whistles in his sound, turning again towards childish. His big manly voice turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all. And now he's becoming really old. Now he starts forgetting everything. Last scene of all. That ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and near oblivion. Oblivion, now he's
Oblivion means irrelevance, right?
yes, but now he's near oblivion. That is, others have forgotten him, and he also doesn't remember much, forgetting everything and being forgotten by everyone. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. That sans means without. Now he is without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. Basically, he is at the end of his journey. That's the last stage of his life.
Like it will
That is death.
yeah, like
I
Read
feel
this.
like a lot of things in this book. One is very specific.
Like,
A lot of it. Like especially in the no, like most of it is very specific. I'm not sure most people actually live like this.
everybody goes through these 7 stages.
Yeah, but like he has mentioned a lot of very specific things.
Why?
I don't know, I just felt that
That everybody doesn't fall in love? Is that what you want to say?
I'm not sure about that. But like a lot of things in Netflix are a bit weird to me.
See, infant, everybody goes through that stage. Infant,
That's
mewling and puking, you can't do much after that. School children, the description is apt,
like
perfect.
the
Everybody.
first page, like I agree with that mostly, but like the rest of it is like, very strange.
You have probably not witnessed those stages. After youth, yes, when men are young, they are very aggressive, and when they come in their late 30s, 40s, they kind of calm down. Now they hold a better post, better position, better place in life, and they are not very childish and aggressive the way they were when in their 20s. So of course, there are exceptions. Not every 40-year-old is kept online, but many in general you will find more relaxed, more serious in life. They don't talk nonsense. They talk about wise things. They are more experienced. And after that, have you seen your grandfather? Slippered pantaloons. No?
No, I haven't met my grandfather. My grandfather is a dhoti all the time.
Really?
Yes, white dhoti and all the time.
Oh
When,
wow.
when he's going out for a walk, then he wears like the proper clothes. Like I didn't fit this description at all.
So he doesn't wear like slippers and pants,
He wears the
coats,
pants, but like no.
half pants. Yeah.
My grandfather, I've never seen my grandfather wearing half pants. No, it doesn't. Like the later stages, it just like especially the last two, it doesn't not seem right to me. So.
Specs on the slippered pantaloons, spectacles on the nose, pouch on side. No.
I don't know. I doesn't. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of this.
Okay. Fine. Now read the poem once on your own and see if there is anything you need explanation about.
Then
Is there anything that you need explanation?
No.
Okay.
Now MCQs.
Let's do the MCQs.
Ma'am, the first one will be the life of man that comes to an end.
That's right.
The birth and death.
I have their exits and entrances. Exit and entrance refers to birth and death. The 7 roles that a man plays correspond to his. It's a chronological age in life. Chronological age. First, second, third, fourth. Having read the extract, identify the stages of a person's life. Write down these stages and sum up their characteristics.
Now the first one be roles. Roles. First question.
All the words are stage. Question 6. Are you doing question 6?
Yes.
Many parts. Many parts means he plays many
Roles.
roles. Yes. The word merely reveals that the poet views human life as
Impressive.
Impressive. Actually, I kind of feel like because the end where he mentions oblivion, I think he means inconsequential.
inconsequential. It is inconsequential.
But I'm not sure I fully agree with it. That's why it feels the last second part of it feels a bit kind of alien.
Pick the option that does not match with the poetic device used in the phrase all the words are stage.
Now the lightning was
Fireworks in the sky. Yes. Heavy is the heart that wears the crown. No, the movie was a roller coaster ride of emotions.
No, I didn't get it.
All the words are stage is metaphor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The word here
Yes.
is compared to the stage.
Okay, lightning was fireworks is like a simile, right?
Metaphor. There is no word like, you know. If there was a word like or so, as then it's simile.
No,
Otherwise, it's a metaphor.
That does not match.
Oh, it is does not match.
Yes. Does not match.
So the lightning was fireworks in the sky.
Heavy is the heart that wears the crown. The movie. Then heavy is the heart that wears the crown. That does not match, you know.
But that didn't make any sense. What does that mean?
What is the comparison here?
What does that even mean? Heavy is the heart that wears.
The heart that wears the crown. That takes the responsibility. Highest responsibility is always
that's
heavy.
A heavy heart.
Yeah. So in my opinion, it is C.
That's not a comparison to anything. Yeah, so it's C.
Rest all a comparison. A thing of beauty.
It is not a comparison. It's just like it is like more of a I don't know personification.
Heavy is the heart
That wears the crown.
Yeah, heavy is that.
Like personification or imagery or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Have they taught you figures of speech in detail in your
previous
school?
classes, in previous grades, in my at least in my
Yes, grades, not.
Not now, no.
That B one, no?
See, lightning was firework is, see, it says pick out the option that does not match. The only option that does not match is C.
Heavy is the heart that wears. I don't know the word in line.
So option C is the final answer.
1 minute.
I
Have your
think
teacher
something
told to be?
No, I don't know.
No, but all the other ones are like proper metaphors. Like
Yeah.
the movie was a roller coaster. It's like, and then lightning was fireworks in the sky. Thing of beauty. And is A a metaphor? A thing of beauty is a joy for us. Is the A option a metaphor?
Thing of beauty is.
A joy. Is that comparing anything? Is that a metaphor?
Thing of beauty
A thing of
Is-
beauty is a joy for us. That's not a metaphor.
That is also not a metaphor.
So like
No, option C.
It could be A also, can't it? It also does not matter everything. All the words stage. Because all the words stage matter also. Right? Both A and C don't matter.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm confirm with the
Please-
ma'am. So
please
I'll let
confirm
you
with
know
your
the
teacher.
next
Yeah.
class.
That's better. The tone of the poet in the line, his youthful hose well sailed, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank is largely nostalgic. Is nostalgic.
Yeah, the first one.
Select the option that displays the changes. Very old age witnesses. Round
Loss
belly.
of figure.
uh,
Round belly is
full
like
of
middle age,
wisdom.
right?
Very old age.
Full of wisdom.
Full of wisdom.
I don't think it's round belly because that's like middle age.
No, it will be. Then lean and bony.
Lean and bony.
Huh?
Hoarse voice.
Yeah.
Lean and bony. Loss of vigor.
I think it's full of wisdom, loss of figure, and lean and bony. Those three.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 is D.
Ma'am, but ma'am told option C.
Option C, 2, 3, 4.
That's what I was saying.
Full of wisdom, loss of vigor,
That's what I was
And
saying.
lean and bony.
bony.
That's what I thought. Did they give anything about horse voice when they did?
Yeah, it's there. No turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in the song.
It's giving but
Doesn't horse mean like grindy sound?
Yeah.
The children not really sound grindy, they sound screechy.
Childish treble. So childish treble
The word
means suddenly a high voice.
That's kind of like screechy, not grindy.
They do have screechy voice. Suddenly they become.
But I don't think it's the same as a horse voice. Like for example, when you have a cough or cold, you get a horse voice. It's not the same, right?
Okay, then let's stick to 2, 3, 4.
That's what I said.
That would be C.
You already know that literary references generally used by writers and poets for comparison and the first sentence. Here's a line. So another like it's
It's simile, yes.
okay. It's telling us to note it down.
You can do one thing. Many times they like to ask this stage, they give you a stage and they ask you to write the characteristic
Cactus.
of that stage. I want to give you some question answers, short ones.
I'm on
Because-
Harold.
No, for this also. Anyway, they'll give you the question answers only. You know, they'll pick out 4 lines and they'll ask you questions on that.
RPC type.
Reference to context.
Reference.
Yeah.
What's the line?
5.
It is uninspiring, not inconsequential. The world merely reveals that the poet regards
From where, which?
question 6-2 uninspiring.
So which one is the correct answer?
Uninspiring.
And
The reason I thought it was inconsequential is because of the end part where you mentioned that there is an oblivion, like everyone forgetting and you forgetting.
Yeah, but
So it
then
sounded like inconsequential. to me.
yeah, but then here on this they've given in uninspiring as the answer. And the third answer is a thing of beauty,
Uninspiring
joy.
means like nothing special. Like
Yeah,
not
it's nothing
very-
special. Or everybody goes through the same stage. Nothing great is happening in each
Yeah,
one's
okay,
life.
yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
And for the third one, a thing of beauty is joy forever.
What do you do?
The third one, which is
Oh,
not similar. So A.
But like, why is it not C though?
King of beauty is joy forever. There's no comparison here.
No, yeah, I pointed that out.
Yeah, but heavy is the heart.
Well, there's no comparison here.
Here as well. But head that wears the maybe the
Not
head.
that. Maybe it's not the same poetic device. Maybe it's like, oh no, it is. That's what they've said. Maybe it's the heart of that.
Ma'am, for that stage 2, I remember that ma'am told impressive.
No, maybe.
Human life is impressive, no.
But
If your teacher has told
I
you,
guess you
stick
could
to that. But it will
Okay,
be either consequential or uninspiring. He says, he's not saying, he's saying everybody goes through the 7 stages
No,
of
I
life.
understand. Remember that. For heavy is the heart that wears the crown. Can you say that this is like a type of metaphor? You're comparing a person to like a heart wearing a crown. Can you say?
No, it's like heavy is the heart that wears the crown.
Could this be a metaphor somehow? So, I understand a thing of beauty that I understand that answer, but like, what about see? That's not. Neither of those are actually metaphors. The questions in this book are always so vague.
Your questions are really
we
vague.
always forget. We always struggle to find the answer.
Answers.
But it's like a more straightforward question.
I'll give you a few questions. What role does the soldier plays? Write few questions.
The soldier. I didn't read an article.
Very good.
Yeah. That's fine. Soldier comes right after lover, right?
Yes.
ma'am, in the next lecture, will you grammar or the reader only?
I thought you have this, no? You have, what do you say?
MCB.
MC.
Don't you want to read those lessons?
I need to do that.
No, I'm
And-
ready, but I don't have the text.
I have it. Again, I can accept it.
And do you have letter writing?
Ma'am, should I share?
Please check.
I'll just- Send in WhatsApp, right? So,
In the personal group.
yeah, fine.
Yes.
Ma'am, in writing skills, we have informal letters. Oh yeah, we do have letters, but we have informal letters.
Okay.
We also have dialogue writing and paragraph.
Yes.
Paragraph writing we have done.
Yeah, we have done it. Good habit. What does this mean? It says in the syllabus discursive passage under unseen passage. What does that
A passage will be given which is not from the lesson, from the textbook. So that's an unseen passage, and the questions will be asked based
mean?
on
What
it.
does discursive mean?
So that will be that will be usually the topic that the passage will discuss some topic in that. It will not be a story. It will be some informative passage.
We have done future time reference, right?
Yes.
So I think our portion is like that.
And we have almost completed modals, work forms,
We
and
have done
interviews.
that. Like before you joined, we did models and all.
You want a revision on that? Okay. What we'll do is I'll get the book from her. Do you have the UT book? We'll do a quick revision of
I didn't
models.
get it because I
I
thought
have,
You have UT book?
yes.
Then you can do a quick revision. It will be good for you also. For models and
Should
models.
I?
You have my you will only solve. No, I'll give you the list of models. What are the models? Write the answer. What role does the soldier
I'm
play?
doing it with the questions also, no?
Yeah, of course.
I can say. I can try.
First you write. You can say many things, right?
And what you have written after is full of wise.
Saws and modern instances. SOW, no? Full of wise saws. SAW. Sayings. Okay. What role does the soldier play?
He plays the role of the young man who is wait, let me just find out.
What is the poetic device used in sign like furnace?
Poetic device. It's a
Simile.
simile.
Like,
Simile.
yeah. Whenever there is like, it is simile. How does a lover spend his time? How does a lover spend his time?
Writing a what is it? What is the word?
Woeful ballads,
Woeful ballad.
ballads,
For
or
his-
writing woeful songs for his mistress.
Christmas.
And sign like furnace, don't forget.
Yes.
So you can say what role does soldier play? Soldier wants to seek honor.
Yeah, and I take the oaths, like not
Yeah, serious, and then
like
he's
no,
always
not
ready.
strange oaths.
He takes strange oaths. He is short-tempered and ambitious, and he's even willing to risk his life for his reputation. So you will write
And
soldier.
it's also you could say it's clever and argumentative.
Yes.
Ma'am, in question number 5, what's that word? What is that word in question number 5?
Meaning of mulling.
Muley.
Meaning is like wailing, right?
Not wailing. Mulling is that soft sound of crying.
What's the difference?
Crying.
What's the difference between wailing and wailing? Wailing is like
Well,
saying loud.
yeah. That's the song. So I'll just write the points. Huh? The soldier wants to earn. I'll just write wants to earn honor. He is short-tempered and ambitious. Willing to risk his life for earning a reputation. What does the poet mean when he says full of wise saws and modern instances? Who is he talking about? The?
Wise talk means saying,
Yes.
but I have no idea what modern instances means.
So he's talking about the judge, and the judge always.
He gives very wise
Yeah, he
sayings.
has very many wise sayings. He talks wise, and he also
What is modern instances?
modern in his approach. So the judge is very wise and modern in his approach. He has good knowledge. So good knowledge. He is wise and modern in his approach. Modern advice, you can say. Wise advice.
Ma'am, I'm not able to understand the second question.
What does the poet mean when he says full of wise saws and modern instances? Who is full of wise saws and modern instances?
Judge.
The person who's a mature. So man, when he comes to which stage? First is infant, second is schoolboy,
then
third is
Soldier.
soldier, fourth is
What is it called?
after soldier is judge.
No, lover and then soldier.
Lover, then
Lover,
soldier,
So judge is the soldier.
fifth one. So the fifth stage. At the fifth stage,
What's it called?
the man is a judge. He is mature and has good knowledge. So what does he mean by, what is the explanation of this poem? The man is mature.
a good knowledge person.
Okay, I will take it.
Right. Infant, schoolboy, lover, soldier, and then
Judge.
yeah, okay.
At the fifth stage of his life, a man is judge.
Yes.
He is serious and knowledgeable. And talks intelligently. He gives wise advices and talks intelligently. Talks intelligently. In what way is the world like a stage?
No, we can add the first stage points it can be answered.
Why is he comparing world to a stage?
As people have their exits and entrance,
Yes.
and all man and woman plays a many parts.
So you
in-
can say that
In the
Life-
poet's eyes, he sees a man's life as like a sort of drama being played out by many different characters who plays the parts.
so life, according to him, man's life is temporary. The way actors have their entrance and exits and on the stage
And play different roles.
and play different roles, the similar way man plays different roles for a
On
given
different stages.
yes, for a given period of time. Each one has its own time. So life, according to poet, like man's life in this world is temporary, like the actors roles on the stage. Just like as the actors appear on the stage, right, then you'll understand.
No, I've written that.
Just as, right,
Oh,
just as the actors appear on the stage, play their part, and leave the stage, human beings are born, live their life in stages, and finally die.
and finally exit or that.
Die. What is the first stage in man's life?
Infancy.
Infancy. That's it.
Should write humans are born because this like poem is specifically written in a way talking about like man. Should we write men are born?
Men. Yeah. Men is better.
The fifth one is a soft. Nice.
Just say crying. Crying would do.
Done.
Just tell me I'm telling you the stage, you tell me the characteristic. Okay? Infant. What is the characteristic? What is the characteristic? Mewling and puking. Second, schoolboy.
School well. Unwilling to go to school and bright faces in the morning.
Yes. Shining face,
Shining.
bright face, and unwilling to go to school. Very lover.
A lover is the singing,
Ballad.
writing ballads for his
Writing hopeful, sad ballads.
hopeful ballads for his significant other and sign like furnace.
Sighing like a furnace. Don't forget sighing like a furnace. Soldier.
Taking soldiers and like the part,
Bearded like a part. Okay.
bearded like the part, and
Wasn't it like a leopard?
What is the main thing? Jealous in honor.
Yeah.
Quick to ill.
seeking the bubble.
Seeking the bubble reputation. Quick in quarrel. Okay. Justice.
Like justice,
Full
full of wisdom and wise sayings and
yes. Modern instances.
and what does modern instance mean?
Modern instances is modern approach. Now he's
Modern
intelligent
approach,
man and he talks about new modern things. So old pantaloon. Oh, old pantaloon. That's not a stage. Mature man.
No, according to the book's definition, I think that is the name of the stage because it says a vicious old man wearing. So I think they mean it in that way.
Old man. Old pantaloon.
Yes.
That's a stage. Old pantaloon.
Because that's what the definition is given in the book. Because the pantaloon's definition is given as a vicious old man wearing a loose fitting garment. So it means an old man, according to the book, according to the book, it means an old man wearing that kind of
But then what is the characteristic of the old person?
Yeah, the characteristic is like he's good.
Shang Shan. Manly voice turns into childish rebel. Okay, remember, huh? What is the last stage? Yeah. Second, childishness.
But we also have to write that in the old man stage, he also like he leans a bit because like so every
He's become lean.
yeah, or like you could say bent as well.
Yeah. What is the last stage?
The last stage is the time when one leaves. Time has come to leave the stage.
Okay, so second childishness.
Yeah, second childishness.
Without taste, without
And
eyes.
Like without
basically
without primary senses and ready to leave the world and be forgotten.
Yes.
Okay, I go to the portion.
Yes.
Actually, it's break time.
It's break time. It's 5:20 actually.
Map for
Yeah, she's alone, no? So I'll give you 5 minutes break.
Not sure I feel.
Uncle, we have been called about this.
Wow.
So what do we do after this, Anurag? Tell me, should we do revise? Should we revise this lesson? Keeping from Harold?
Yeah, we'll revise keeping from Harold and then we'll revise the grammar that he knows.
Yeah. Have they said 3 hours today? In your calendar, in the timetable? Is it in 3 hours? Because I did not check.
I'm not typing it.
I don't think we'll need 3 hours. You'll be too tired.
Let me just check. I don't know. I didn't see it properly.
Hmm?
No, sorry, I didn't say 3 hours.
No.
Why were you asking?
Because she said 3 hours or something, and I was wondering, I never saw 3 hours.